and they come and treat us the same way after learning the same tactics from Israeli law enforcement. We have to stand here and say, defund the police, Black Lives Matter, and from Palestine to DC, we're going to end the occupation. I apologize, I don't have much more to say, but thank you very, very much for being here, everyone. Solidarity from all my comrades from DC that are, Metro DC DSA that are here. Thank you for all the groups that are here, and down with the Israeli occupation.
Thank you so much, Kareem. They got tanks, we got rocks.
They got tanks, we got rocks.
We won't back down in Sheikh Jarrah.
We won't back down in Sheikh Jarrah.
They got tanks, we got rocks.
They got tanks, we got rocks.
We won't back down in Sheikh Jarrah.
We won't back down in Sheikh Jarrah.
Next up, we have Lisbeth from Jewish Voice for Peace Action. De Santiago, Palestina, we'll be free, we'll be free. My fellow protesters, troublemakers, justice seekers, I speak today from Jewish Voice for Peace. This is not what the Jewish people want. This abomination of a representation that will speak so candidly about murder and occupation is unacceptable. It should be unwelcome on a building that was built on the backs, with the hands, and with the death of people that were trafficking for labor, on whose back the wealth of this country was built. Wealth that is being used to create and to sustain the apartheid system that is the Israeli government. Don't think these are issues unrelated to one another. As a child of colony, as a Boricua, as a Puerto Riqueña, I know colony, I know apartheid. This is unacceptable. We walk hand in hand every day to stop the exchange of forces that teaches one another how to kill. We reject the notion that those people sitting up the street in that thing that is called the Hill will have the nerve to use money to pay for oppression, to pay for murder, to pay for the experimentation on our people, to pay for the experimentation on our land, and to give organizations the tax-free status so that they can leave this country and go occupy another, just like they have here for years and years, 500 years. Our indigenous and black colleagues know this. From being trafficked to the genocide of indigenous people, it is the same. Don't excuse yourself. Don't think this is not our fight. It is our fight every day. It is important we recognize the difference between the State of Israel and the Jewish people. Again, the State of Israel does not represent us. I can't imagine what my ancestors had to go through to travel from lands in the Middle East to occupying lands here by force so that they could survive, to witness the same thing happening over and over and over again. This is not a different oppression. This Prime Minister is the same, as other speakers have said, as a long line of oppressors, of enablers. And President Biden should know better than to call this an effort of human rights. This is human crimes, not rights. The money spent in the occupation of Palestine is a human crime. If you want to defend the rights of people, the rights of humans, then stop funding the State of Israel. Let us all live the lives that we're meant to be. In our lands, in our homes, with our family, without fear, with a roof over our heads, with a land to cultivate, and the freedom of movement that is afforded to all. Again, I am Elizabeth from Jewish Voice for Peace. Free Palestine, de San Juan a Gaza. Libertad, libertad, libertad. Thank you.
From the river to the sea,
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Let's really scream this one. We have one more speaker. Let's really hear it. From the river to the sea,
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Okay, finally, our last speaker, we have Nihad Awad, Director of the Council on American Islamic Relations. So please make some noise.
Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. Who we are? We are Muslims, Christians, Jews, people of faith and people of no faith, people from different backgrounds standing here in front of the White House to make a simple statement about a new visitor to the White House today. To make it simple, let me remind you, most of the attention today is focused on Afghanistan, on Taliban. What would Taliban do if it forms a government? Why am I bringing this example? Imagine if Taliban forms the government, continues to do what it was doing to the people of Afghanistan before they were defeated in 2001. And they became national and international leaders. And if the President of the United States, President Joe Biden, decides to host in the White House the leader of Taliban, what would be the reaction of the US media? What would be the reaction from the public? What would be the reaction of politicians by the fact that Joe Biden will be hosting the leader of Taliban? People will be up and roar. Today, it's no different. President Joe Biden is hosting the leader of the Israeli Taliban. Joe Biden is hosting the leader of a settler colonial movement in Israel. Joe Biden today is hosting the representative of a settler that's called Jacob. Jacob, if I remind you, is the same person who told Muna al-Kurd in Sheikh Jarrah that if I don't steal your house, someone else will steal it. Naftali Bennett, who's visiting the White House, is the spokesman for Jacob and hundreds of thousands of Israeli settlers in Palestinian homes. What would be the reaction of politicians who believe that human rights should be elevated? And I remind President Joe Biden today that he's breaking his promise to us and to the world, that he will honor and promote and defend human rights. Human rights will be on the top of his agenda. Today, that promise is out the door. That promise is under our feet. That promise is something of history. And that is shameful from the White House, from the leader who got the votes of Muslims, Christians and Jews and people of faith and no faith who believe in progressive values, who believe that justice is indivisible, and justice for people here is no less than justice for people in Palestine. Joe Biden is breaking his promise to protect human rights of the Palestinian people. By welcoming Naftali Bennett today, he's sending a message to the world that Israel is an exception. Israel can abuse human rights because it has an agency on Capitol Hill that pours money in the pockets of candidates and congresspeople. And that's what matters. What matters is not that people are being killed and maimed and bombed and their houses are being destroyed on their heads by US-made weapons supplied to Israel. That doesn't matter. What matters is there is money pouring in the pockets of people like Joe Biden to become candidates and to maintain the status quo. And that is a shame. Shame on all of us to allow the status quo to continue. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to realize that pouring money into an occupation is similar to pouring money into an Afghanistan. We have spent $2 trillion on 2 wars in Iraq and in Afghanistan. 20 years later, we said, what did we do? We turned countries upside down and we had a shameful exit. We have been doing the same thing to the Palestinians for 70 years and creating despair, refugees, and tragedies for families, including my family. I am a Palestinian. I am a refugee. I was born and raised in a refugee camp after my family was forced out in 1948 by the Israeli forces. And I'm gonna stand here every time I can to push against justifying the oppression and supplying Israel with protection the way this administration and previous administrations did. We're not going to go away. We're not going to be silent. One generation after another, we will not forget. And we have to hold our administrations and our politicians accountable. And let me just finally say this. A message to progressives in the United States. You are not a true progressive unless you defend the rights of the Palestinians. Unless you hold this administration and every Israeli apologist accountable. You are not progressive. If you only care about human rights in the United States but turn a blind eye to what Israel is doing in our name with our weapons to the Palestinian people. You are not progressive if you vote for human rights in other countries except in Palestine. You are not progressive if you pay attention to every entity on earth except to the Israelis. Why? Because Israel is pouring money and their representatives and apologists are filling the pockets of you to replenish your campaigns and succeed in your political aims. That is something that needs to change in the United States. It is up to you and up to me. We will not give up. We should hold our elected officials accountable to make sure that justice is indivisible and the human rights of the Palestinians are no less important than the human rights of the Israelis, of the Americans, of every other nation on earth. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Okay, everybody, we are going to march. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you so much for being here in solidarity. Thank you for making our voices heard. We are going to start walking. Just a few things to keep in mind. Do not engage with the police. We have one person here that is going to engage with the police. She's right there. If a cop comes up to talk to you, please send them her way. Please follow the marshals that are wearing the yellow vest. Don't go outside of the peripheral that they're creating. Let's stay together. Let's walk slowly. Let's make some noise, okay? Follow the mural right there, and we're going to start on our way.
Free free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine.
Look, I know there's not many of us, right? But each of your voices is really strong, okay? So be as loud as me. Try. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Say, Shekharah!
Say, Shekharah!
Say, Shekharah!
Say, Shekharah!
Intifada! Intifada!
Intifada! Intifada!
Long live the Intifada!
Long live the Intifada!
Intifada! Intifada!
Intifada! Intifada!
Long live the Intifada!
Long live the Intifada!
Resistance is justified
Resistance is justified
when the people are occupied.
when the people are occupied.
Come on, guys, I know you can be louder. Resistance is justified
Resistance is justified
when the people are occupied.
when the people are occupied.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Kick Israel out the door.
Kick Israel out the door.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Freedom, freedom is our faith.
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 Hey, hey, ho, ho. The occupation's got to go.
Hey, hey, ho, ho.
The occupation's got to go.
Hey,
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 hey, hey, ho, ho. The occupation's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. The occupation's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. The occupation's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. The occupation's got to go. Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Long live Palestine.
Long live Palestine.
There is only one solution.
There is only one solution.
Revolution, revolution.
Revolution, revolution.
There is only one solution.
There is only one solution.
Revolution, revolution.
Revolution, defeated. The people united will never be defeated. What? The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. Let's say it louder. We'll never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Intifada, intifada. Intifada, intifada. Long live the intifada. Long live the intifada. Intifada, intifada. Intifada, intifada. Long live the intifada. Long live the intifada. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. From the river to the sea. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. Long live.
We want to go back.
Long live Palestine.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here. You don't want us back. I want to go back. You won't let me back. You're dumb. You won't let me back. Palestine. Fuck you, free Palestine.
Freedom, freedom is our name. Justice. Now. Justice. Now. Free, free Palestine. Palestine. Long live Palestine. Free Palestine. Free, free Palestine.
Hey bud. What's up? What did that lady yell at them that they were yelling at? Did you hear? Oh, like a minute ago, there was a lady who the police put themselves in front of her. It was just one lone lady. Like, it wasn't like protester. But there was a lady who was like giving them the finger and like yelled something at them. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. But, like, obviously, it wasn't. Nobody touched anybody, like, whatever. But like, I just like missed the actual words that she said to them. Something was really.
Save us! Save us! There is only one solution! There is only one solution! Revolution! 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 Intifada! Intifada! Long live Intifada! The people united will never be defeated! 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 What do we want? Freedom! What do we want? Freedom! When do we want it? Now! Say it again! When do we want it? Now! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Good morning, everybody. I don't think I've actually talked on this live stream yet, so hi, it's Ford. There are protesters here kind of around the White House. They started at Lafayette Park, where apparently before I started, they were pushed out of Lafayette Park, which is the area just north of the White House. The police keep actually blocking off the blocks that head toward the White House, so like this would be the direction back toward it. Of course, there'd still be a fence around it and everything, but so the police seem to be trying to like guide them away from being near the White House itself.
Occupation out the door! Occupation out the door! 5, 6, 7, 8! 5, 6, 7, 8! Stop the killing, stop the hate! Stop the killing, stop the hate! Stop the killing, stop the hate! Stop nickel, not another dime. Not another nickel, not another dime. No more money for Israel's crime. No more money for Israel's crime. I finally need you all to be loud. You guys know where we're stopping? Recognize any faces, probably not. But right here in Bill's delegation. So I need you to be loud. I need you to be loud. I need you to be loud.
Shame on you!
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you!
Shame on you!
Shame on you!
Shame on you! Shame on you!
Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Free, free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! There is only one solution! There is only one solution! Revolution, revolution! Revolution, revolution! Revolution, revolution! Revolution, revolution! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Long live Palestine!
Hey, Bennett, don't run away! Bennett! Come on, Bennett!
Free, free Palestine! Save, save Sheikh Jarrah!
I need a bucket!
Save, save, save Sheikh Jarrah! Save, save, save Sheikh Jarrah! Save, save Gaza! Save Gaza!
Well, I'm gonna be quiet, Bennett. You said you wanted to
Save Gaza! They've got tanks and we've got rocks! They've got tanks and we've got rocks! We won't back down in Sheikh Jarrah! We won't back down in Sheikh Jarrah! They've got tanks, we've got rocks! They've got tanks, we've got rocks! We won't back down in Sheikh Jarrah! We won't back down in Sheikh Jarrah! We all know that they're cowards, and we all are very angry, but I need you to channel that anger in these chants, okay? We cannot let them win! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! And while we've got them, we're gonna go ahead and read names of the martyrs. People that they have killed. People that they are responsible of their murders. Innocent souls. I don't even want to say innocent. These are just Palestinians. Osama Khalid Daji.
أسامة خالد داجي
32. عماد حشاش. 15.
حشاش
أمجد إياد عزمي حسينية. رائد زياد عبد اللطيف أبو سيف. نور عبد الله جرار. صالح أحمد محمود عمار 19. ضياء الدين محمد سبريني 25. عماد علي طويقات 37. شوقات خالد عواد 20. محمد مؤيد العالمي 11. شادي عمر سالم شرافة 41. يوسف نواف محارب ثاني 29. تيسير محمود عثمان ياسة 33. أدهم ياسر توفيق علويوي 23. ديانة زياد أبو العوف اليازجي. يحيى باسم العجلة 24. فادي صادق موسى وشة 34. أسامة أشرف أبو ريدة 23. منتصر محمود زيدان جوبارة 28. يوسف محمد عابد القادر أبو حسين 33. عمر محمد أمين المنكوش 20. محمد محمود كيوان 17. ديما سعد علي عدلية 10. 29. نغاميات عبد الفتاح صلحة 2. فداء فخري القدرة 32. حسن سامي رمضان البرنو 63. هدى صلاح ربيعة الخزندار 36. منى اياد فتحي شرير 2. اسلام وائل برنات 15. ادهم فايز موسى كاشف 20. محمد عشاق حميد 25. اسلام غياد محمد زهدة 32. الاء محمد البهري 20. عمار عبد الله فوزي الديدر 31. محمد رمضان عمر شطاوي 19. سعدية يوسف حسين ابو غرارة 57. عبيدة اكرم جوبارة 17. احمد خليل اللوح 32. رفيف مرشد زياد ابو ديار 11. زياد كامل ابو ديار 55. محمد نصير ابو العون 18. احمد زياد حسين صباح 28. محمد حسام ابو سمان. محمد جمال ابو سمان 27. علي وليد العابد بريس 30. احمد خليل حجازي اللوح 24. حسام ابو اربيد. يحيى منصور غابن 22. احمد فايز عرفات. يوسف رفيق الباز 13. شيماء الاء صبحي ابو العوف 21. دكتور معين احمد الالول 36. لؤي محمد عودة 54. حازم عادل القومة 48. دكتور ايمن ابو العوف 50. تالا ايمن ابو العوف 12. عمر ايمن ابو العوف. روان الاء ابو العوف 19. شيماء الاء ابو العوف. توفيق اسماعيل حسين ابو العوف 80. صبحية اسماعيل حسين ابو العوف 73. مجدية ابو العوف 82. ايمن توفيق ابو العوف. ريم احمد ابو العوف. رجاء صبحي اسماعيل الفرنجي ابو العوف. ديما رامي ابو العوف 16. ميرا رامي ابو العوف 12. يزن رامي ابو العوف 13. امير رامي ابو العوف 9. امل جميل القلق 34. سامع فواز القلق 28. سعدية يوسف القلق 28. عزات معين القلق 44. ادهم عزات القلق 3. قصي سامح القلق 1. هالة محمد معين القلق 13. يارا محمد معين القلق 10. رولا محمد معين القلق 4. عبد الحميد فواز القلق 22. امين محمد حمد القلق 90. محمد اوني القلق 17. ايات ابراهيم القلق 19. احمد شكري القلق 17. ريهام فواز القلق 30. فواز شكري القلق 55. رياض حسن شقنطانة. محمد احمد مصبح اكي 40. خديجة 41. ياسين حسن ياسين حماد 26. حسين عطية الطيطي 26. مها محمد عبد الحديدي أبو حطاب. سهيب محمد الحديدي 14. يحيى محمد صبحي الحديدي 10. عبد الرحمن محمد الحديدي 8. أسامة محمد الحديدي 6. إبراهيم محمد رنطيسي 2. لمياء حسن محمد عطار 27. إسلام حسن محمد عطار 8. أميرة حسن محمد عطار 7. محمد زين الدين عطار 8 months old. سهام يوسف محمد رنتيسي 66. شيماء دياب محمد رنتيسي 21. بثينة محمود عبيد 7. محمود حامد حسن طلبة 13. عبد الرحمن إثباطة 34. عياش 47. هاشم محمد زغيبي 20. نسرين ناصر أبو قليق 25. سهيب عبد الرحيم عواد غانم 25. حور زميلي 18 months old. محمود محمد المدهون 30. أحمد محمد الناظر 32. أحمد عواد الناظر 36. سعيد أبو غليون 30. دكتور عيسى برهم 40. مالك حمدان 22. حسام السيرة 20. نضال سايل سفادي 30. محمد روحي حماد 30. يوسف مهدي نوسرة 27. شريف خالد سلمان 37. عواد أحمد حرب 27. إسماعيل جمال الطبيسي 23. محمد عادل أبو شخير 20. نزار ندال معروف أبو زينة 22. حماد عياد هالة حسين رفات الريفي 14. خالد عماد خالد القانون 17. سهيب عابد الرحيم عواد غانم 25. عبد الرحيم محمد المدهون 63. هاجر عبد الرازق المدهون 60. رأفت محمد التناني 39. روية فتحي حسن التناني 36. أمير رأفت محمد تناني 6. إسماعيل رأفت التناني 7. أدهم رأفت التناني 6. محمد رأفت التناني 3. أسامة جمال زبدة 33. نسرين ناصر محمد أبو قليق 25. نعمة صالح سلامة عياش 47. هاشم محمد عايد الزغيبي 20. صبرين ناصر محمد أبو ضية 27. محمد سلامة محمد أبو ضية 10 months. فوزية ناصر محمد أبو فارس 17. غلام محمد إبراهيم آمن 24. وردة محمد إبراهيم آمن 22. هديل محمد إبراهيم آمن 18. محمد إبراهيم محمد آمن 51. فايزة أحمد محمد سلامة 45. أحمد رامي محمود الهواجري 15. مؤيد تيسير عبد الرحمن العمر 20. مصطفى حسن أحمد العابد العمر 35. لينا محمود العمر 13. منار خاضر أحمد عيسى العمر 39. فايزة أحمد محمد العمر 45. محمد خالد التواشي 27. 3. خلود فؤاد فرحان الزاملي 27. سهام يوسف محمد الرنتيسي 66. رائد إبراهيم خميس الرنتيسي 29. شيماء دياب محمد الرنتيسي 21. مريم محمد التلباني 3. زيد محمد التلباني 5. رشيد محمد أبو عارة 16. محمد ناهد أبو سكران 26. أحمد إبراهيم أبو سكران 65. عمار محمد تيسير 10.
You guys, we still haven't even reached the people that have been killed before May 11th. This is still only in the Intifada, the people that have been killed by the Israeli state. It doesn't end.
حمادة عايد لطية الأمور 13. سامي سعيد محمد العمر 41. طلال جميل محمود عاغا 34. وليد موسى خالد العمر 56. عاطف عبد الرحمن البراوي 47. نائل خالد يونس البراوي 22. حماد عياد منصور الدباري 86. زيد محمد عودة التلباني 5. محمد أحمد أبو عمشة 35. أحمد وليد الطلاء العمر 30. حمزة ناصر 11. جمال محمد سعيد زبدة 65. باسل عبد الكريم عيسى عواد نبيل أبو سلمية 34. مصطفى مازن سالم قردية 32. محمود أحمد أبو عامر 38. ماجد عبد ربه محمود أبو سعدة 58. أديل خالد عرافة العمر 27. ميامي عبد الله عرفة العمر 49. محمود جميل كلوسة 29. بشار أحمد سمور 17. I want you guys for the last 3 names to say them after me with their ages. Yahya Mazen Khalifa.
Yahya Mazen Khalifa.
14.
14.
Hala Hussein Arifi.
Hala Hussein Arifi.
13.
13.
وائل محمود فارس الغولة.
وائل محمود فارس الغولة.
47.
47.
We haven't even gone through most of the list. For those of you guys who would hear like similar endings, those are similar last names, which means that whole family died together, or they were all related. At some point they all died together, or at separate times, because the occupation forces will kill you at checkpoints, as you go grocery shopping, as you even cross the street, while you're playing soccer on the beach. They will drop bombs on you. They will have F-16s in your skies, and they will ask you why you are angry, as though F-16s in my skies are bombing my children, missiles dropping, Gaza's burning. All of that is not a reason for my anger to be justified. And the United States continues to send money as though the billions of dollars that we have sent could not have been invested in Southeast DC schools. As though it could not have been given to gifts like clean water. As though it could not have gone to help support the project. No, we need to continue funding terrorism. We need to continue cross-training programs with our police departments and terrorist forces abroad. It's a shame! It is an absolute shame!
Shame on you!
It is an absolute shame! 73 years and counting! 73 years and counting! It is not ended! Bennett is here to ask for more alliance! To ask for more money, support, surveillance! Are we gonna let them have that?
No!
Are we gonna let them have that?
No!
What do you want today?
Land back! Land back!
What do you want today?
End the siege on Gaza today! End the siege on Gaza today!
End the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now! End the siege on Gaza now!
End the siege on Gaza now!
They kill our brothers and sisters on the Gaza Strip every day. Yesterday they went out to protest against the fucking blockade and they fucking shot at them. 13 injured Palestinians yesterday at the arms of fucking Israelis, shooting with their snipers from the tops of the fucking walls surrounding the Gaza Strip. And why? Why? Because they want to be free? Because they want to live a normal life? Because they don't want to be under occupation? What type of system is that? What type of world are we living in? How can Joe Biden stay in the White House and say he wants to help human rights, he wants to support human rights around the world, and goes, turns around and gives $3 billion every year to Israel? What type of system are we living in? What type of law are we living in?
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine!
Free, free, free Palestine! While you're shopping, bombs are dropping.
You a terrorist. You a terrorist. You and all your bitch ass friends some terrorists.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
From the river to the
It's a
sea!
hot
From the river to the sea!
Why you come out here too? Yeah, I saw that.
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Intifada! Intifada!
Intifada! Intifada! Long live Intifada! Long live Intifada!
No justice! No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
1, 2, 3, 4!
1, 2, 3, 4!
Occupation no more!
Occupation no more! Occupation no more! Occupation no more! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terror state! Israel is a racist state! Israel is a Zionist state! 1, 2, 3, 4! Occupation no more! 5, 6, 7, 8! Israel is a terror state! And the siege on Gaza now! And the siege on Gaza now!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine! Bennett, you can hide! We charge you with genocide! Biden, you can hide! We charge you with genocide! From the river to the sea! Palestine will be free! Intifada! Intifada! Long live Intifada! Long live Intifada! No! Justice! No!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
From the belly of the beast!
From the belly of the beast!
No justice, no peace!
No justice, no peace!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Can't cut through the line. Go to the car.
United can never be defeated. The people united will 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 never be defeated. What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. When do we want it? Now. And the siege on Gaza now. And the siege on Gaza now. And the occupation now. And the occupation now. Resistance is justified. Resistance is justified. When the people are occupied. When the people are occupied. Resistance is justified. Resistance is justified. When the people are occupied. When the people are occupied. حرية 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 فلسطين حرية فلسطين حرية ومن المية للمية من المية للمية من المية للمية فلسطين عربية فلسطين عربية فلسطين عربية the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
And the siege on Gaza now.
End the siege on Gaza now.
And the occupation now.
End the occupation now.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Occupation no more.
Occupation no more.
5, 6, 7, 8.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a terrorist state.
Israel is a racist state.
Israel is a racist state.
Israel is an illegal state.
Israel is an illegal state.
Israel is an apartheid state.
Israel is an apartheid state.
Israel is a Zionist state.
Israel is a Zionist state.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
Free, free, free Palestine.
From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free. Free, free Palestine. Free, free Palestine. And the occupation now. And the occupation now. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Intifada, intifada. Long live Intifada.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
God, every corner, every damn corner we turn. It's so annoying. Like, seriously, I'm trying. Like, some of them are in the prayers. What if I needed water? Oh, what if I need the bathroom? Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine.
Long live Palestine.
Long live Palestine.
There is only one solution.
There is only one solution.
Revolution, revolution.
Revolution, revolution.
Revolution, revolution.
Revolution, revolution.
Free, free.
Free, free Palestine.
Long live Palestine.
Long live Palestine.
What's the Bible? What's the Bible?
All right, so it seems like right now they're just sort of taking a break. This is south of the White House. Just for reference to those who went to history class, there's the Washington Monument just to sort of place us, whereas the White House is behind us that way. You can't see it like in the shot, but so the intersection is 15th and Con. But what's been kind of interesting is that the police have been basically blocking off every roadway that goes to within 1 block of the White House. So they haven't been able to go up to like the White House fence. Apparently they started in Lafayette Park, which is just north of the White House. But they pushed them out of Lafayette Park, and then since then they've essentially been marching around the radius of like where the police will let them relative to the White House, but not, again, not even within 1 block of it.
Let's add this on a big bang, alright? Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! And the siege of the Gaza now! And the siege of the Gaza now! And the occupation now! And the occupation now! And the apartheid now! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Free, free Gaza! Free, free Gaza! Save, save Gaza! Save, save Gaza! They've got tanks and we've got rocks! They've got tanks and we've got rocks! We won't back down and shut the rock! We won't back down and shut the rock! They've got tanks and we've got rocks! They've got tanks and we've got rocks! We won't back down and shut the rock! We won't back down and shut the rock! Intifada! 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 Long live the Intifada! Long live the Intifada! 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 Long live the Intifada! Long live the Intifada! Not another nickel! Not another dime! Not another nickel! Not another dime! No more money for Israel's crimes! No more money for Israel's crimes! Not a penny! Not a dollar! Not a penny! Not a dollar! We won't pay for Israel's slaughter! We won't pay for Israel's slaughter! Not another nickel! Not another dime! Not another nickel! Not another dime! No more money for Israel's crimes! No more money for Israel's crimes! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! There is only one solution! There is only one solution! Revolution! 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 Free, free Palestine! Long live Palestine! Long live Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Free, free, free Palestine! Long live 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 Gaza! Long live Gaza! Long live Sheikh Jarrah! Long live Sheikh Jarrah! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! The occupation's got to go!
Sorry.
End the siege on Gaza now! Not another time! Not another time! No more money for Israel's crimes! No more money for Israel's crimes! No more money for Israel's crimes! Not a penny, not a dollar! We will pay for Israel's slaughter!
My son was beaten in Paris on the street on a different occasion. On the public demonstration. It was in front of the Foreign Ministry building.
Jerusalem is a Palestine! Jerusalem is Palestine! Jerusalem is Palestine! 3579! 3579! Jerusalem is Palestine! Jerusalem is Palestine! Jerusalem is Palestine! Jerusalem is Palestine! Free! Free Palestine! Free! Free Palestine! Free! Free! Free Palestine! Free! Free! Free Palestine! Oh my God.
We don't want no two states!
We don't want no two states!
We want 48!
We want 48!
We don't want no two states!
We don't want no two states!
We want 48!
We want 48!
We want 48!
We want 48!
That's all I got.
We're trying to find a spot to end, but as you can see, like every turn, the pigs have blocked us. Every turn. It's like they don't want us to leave. That's a first. Seriously, nice training, guys. Did you really train at the Iowa? Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
From DC to Palestine!
From DC to Palestine!
Occupation is a crime!
Occupation is a crime!
Bennett, Bennett, you can't hide!
Bennett, Bennett, you can't hide!
We charge you with genocide!
We charge you with genocide!
People, people, you can't hide!
People, people, you can't hide!
We charge Bennett with genocide!
We charge Bennett with genocide!
We're gonna be ending right at the end of this. Save, save, Gaza!
Save, save, Gaza!
Save, save, Sheikh Jarrah!
Save, save, Sheikh Jarrah!
So after today, guys, the movement's not over. It's never over. Until every single one of us are able to participate in a free Palestine. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
Long live Palestine!
While your shopping bombs are dropping.
While your shopping bombs are dropping!
While your shopping bombs are dropping.
While your shopping bombs are dropping!
While your shopping kids are dying.
While your shopping kids are dying!
While your shopping bombs are dropping.
While your shopping bombs are dropping!
There is only one solution.
There is only one solution!
Revolution, revolution.
Revolution, revolution!
Revolution, revolution.
Revolution, revolution!
Revolution, revolution.
Revolution, revolution!
Free, free Palestine.
Free, free Palestine!
Long live Palestine.
Long live Palestine!
Feels so good to be caged in like home.
Technically freedom. I mean, they're still telling you which methods with the hand.
Free Palestine!
This way.
Free Palestine!
Start there were, yeah. I feel like there was something like happened.
Free Palestine!
It's all right, let's start with each other. We're going to from Palestine.
Are you on? Are you hot? That was weird.
Put in
I don't know. It's not a big deal, but that was a weird thing that just happened.
so good.
Are we?
I can help you with
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what? Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what?
Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop.
Say what? Ain't no power like the power of the people, because the power of the people don't stop. Say what?
People united
We'll never be defeated.
The people united
will never be defeated.
The people
United will never be defeated.
The people
United will never be defeated.
united.
Will never be defeated. From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
I got 2 Gatorades before coming out. So I always do the like 2 for $4 like Gatorade thing before coming out. So I usually end up finishing both of them before. So that was weird. That last intersection, like with the police like blocked off them going farther from the White House. I'm guessing something happened on Con, like probably unrelated to this.
Yeah, that would be like
Because Bennett's at the White House now, right?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So it's not like a security perimeter thing.
The occupation is gonna go. The occupation is gonna go. The occupation is gonna go.
Protect the hot dog stand.
Bennett's got to go.
That one's my favorite cop.
Sorry?
That's my favorite cop.
Your favorite what?
My favorite cop. The one in the front. The one that always smokes the cigars after he's finished beating.
I noticed that. Yeah. Did he smoke today?
What's that?
Did he have a cigar today?
No, it's too hot for all that, I think.
Oh. Not till noon. Not in the morning.
It's noon somewhere.
Yeah, it's
What the fuck happened in Portland? That was so insane.
Let's talk about it when I'm not live.
Yeah.
But that was just, yeah. It got a little out of control.
Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free.
They're hot and sweaty too. They're ready to be done.
They said a couple intersections ago, like, we're trying to just find the right intersection to stop at.
Yeah. And they just keep blocking them.
I feel like it's now or never.
Yeah. This makes sense. It's gonna pick us up yet. But still.
What makes you think we're gonna turn right?
Like, where the fuck is
This is a serious question. Like, What in your right mind? Why? I don't want to die. More logical thing would be like a bear movie.
There's no right side.
Nothing. Oh, there you go.
Free Palestine.
If any of you guys are staying longer, even though this is about to end, there is a voting rights protest at the Chamber of Commerce. If you want to go support our black brothers and sisters, if you still have that, passion for protesting today. I have it, but I'm a little tired. So we need to show out for each other on a real note, because the entire empire is not like non-whites, obviously. From DC to Palestine, occupation is a crime. From Baltimore to Palestine, occupation is a crime. This is a good one. From DC to Palestine, hosting Bennett is a crime.
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 Hosting a terrorist is a crime.
Hosting a terrorist is a crime.
All right.
Where should we end right here? Where? Then we go to intersection. Okay. Okay.
Sorry?
From the belly of the beast, no justice.
From the belly of the beast.
That would be the direction that goes to Lafayette.
No justice, no
Right.
peace.
The south side of Lafayette. North side of the
No
Lafayette.
racist.
Police.
No racist.
Police.
No racist.
Police.
My phone. No racist.
Police.
From the belly of the beast.
From the belly of the beast.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Right. Back to that pit, everyone. Hi everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming and bearing with us as we had to change our route. We're the Palestinian Youth Movement. If you'd like to join our listserv or join us and stay more involved, come talk to us. If you need water, we have water in the wagon. If you borrowed flags or signs, you can put them here too. Thank you so much everyone for standing here in solidarity, for having our voices be heard, for showing that we're rejecting Bennett here. And we hope to see you again at future events. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!